Hello, we are live from Station F. So this is our monthly live where we tell you what's been going on, what's coming up, and we answer all your questions about Station F. So I'm Roxanne, I'm the director. Let's jump right in. So what's going on at the moment is we actually have open applications for the Founders and the Fighters program. Startups that want to apply to those programs should do so now. The deadlines are coming up. For the Founders program, it is September 30th. The cutoff date, and for the Fighters program it's October 15th. Now for anyone asking themselves what are these two programs, which one should I apply to? First of all, you can apply to as many programs as you like. If you are selected, you can only take part in one program, so that just want to make sure that we're clear on that. What's the difference between these two programs? Founders program is our biggest program at Station F, currently has about 200 companies participating. It's for early stage companies from all sectors and all countries. So if you're an early stage company, what we are looking for is a full-time team, so nobody who's doing this as a side project, a prototype, and we're looking for some fast growth, some traction, something that proves to us that what you're doing is already working. So that you can find out more on our website, stationf.co. As for the Fighters program, this is our program for underprivileged entrepreneurs, and we don't specify exactly what that means because we think you can identify as underprivileged or not if you feel like you are underprivileged. That is your right. Some examples of people who have already applied to that program include, for example, refugees, people who don't have any higher education, people who have lived in very difficult situations. Those kind of profiles should apply to the Fighters program. This program, what we're looking for, once again, is people who've not just sat around with an idea but actually started to make something happen. You don't need to have a working prototype, but you do need to prove to us that you have started building something. So both of those you can find online, stationf.co. Hurry up and apply now. For people who want to join those programs, both of them will kick off the next batch for both of those in January. You won't be able to join Station F before that unless you apply to another program. So we actually have HEC, who's currently accepting applications until August 12th. That is a terrific program. They have an incredible network of startups, of alumni, so definitely a program that we highly recommend. To join, you can find info on our website, once again, stationf.co. Startups who apply and are selected can join in October, which is obviously well ahead of January. We have tons of events as usual coming up on campus. A couple that I wanted to highlight. You guys know that we have tons of events open to the public. You can find the full list online at stationf.co/events. Two, though, that I actually want to personally invite you to are two of our next Ask Me Anything events. These are events where we bring in someone really kind of a high-level entrepreneur, and we ask them literally anything and everything. So the next ones coming up are on September 24th. We will have the founder of Zendesk, Mikkel Svane. I think I'm totally mispronouncing that, but you guys should come to that. He's wonderful, totally a humble entrepreneur for someone of his level, and we're really, really excited to have him back on campus. On October 10th, we'll have the founder of TomTom. Some of you may not know that founder and CEO is currently a woman, yes. So that's Corinne Vigreux, who will be on campus on October 10th. Go ahead and sign up on our website, stationf.co/events, and be sure to come on the day of the event. We also have many other great events. I'm not going to go into all of them because there's way too many, but a couple that I'm going to highlight for you coming up in September. We have B2B Rocks. A lot of you know about this terrific B2B event that's been around for quite a few years. That will be on September 6th, so we get right back into the swing of things with a great event. Amazon is also offering a great event on AWS, so anyone interested in learning about their cloud, you can come on September 11th for a free tech day at Station F. Learn about their cloud. We also have Change Now Summit. This is our second year hosting this event, and it's really on tech for good, making a change with innovation. That event is happening over 2 days, September 28th and 29th. So you can check out all the details on our website. As usual, we had tons of stuff that we published on the blog with everything that's going on campus, but I think there's actually 2 blog posts that you can find quite useful. The first one is about visiting Station F. We had over 100,000 people visit Station F in our first year. That number is colossal, and it's probably even less than the real figures because we have a lot of people that just bring in guests or groups and not always documented. That's okay, but actually you should check out this blog post if you're interested in visiting campus. You should learn about what actually the visit includes, what are the best ways to come to campus. A lot of people want to know, how can I get into the startup zone when I come? What what's included when I come for the visit, when I sign up for a visit online. So all of that's in the blog post, and you should check it out. And the second blog post that I want to highlight is about events, organizing events at Station F. We host a ton of events, but we receive way more requests, and a lot of them that we actually turn down. And people are surprised that we turn down certain events. We are a campus with over 1,000 companies working here. So obviously our event spaces are primarily for them, but we do host external events under certain conditions. So if you want to learn about what are those conditions, how can I host my event at Station F, please go and find out more on our blog. I do also want to point out that our startups are hiring. Yes, I've mentioned a lot on this Facebook Live that you guys can find all the jobs from all of the Station F startups on jobs.stationf.co. I thought actually I would tell you about some of the jobs because they're just so cool that I think maybe people don't realize all the cool jobs that are on there. So for example, we have My Job Glasses, which is a startup from the HEC program, currently hiring quite a few people in biz dev. So if you guys are looking for a biz dev role, go and check those jobs out. I think there's actually 2 or 3 of them. Welcome to the Jungle is actually hiring a country manager for Spain. Anybody interested in covering that market, I think that's a super cool job. We also have Kushim, which is one of our kind of darling startups at Station F. They got investment from Tony Fadell. They're building a very cool platform for kind of VC and portfolio management. They're looking for a growth hacker intern. So that just sounds like a really cool and very different internship than a lot of the other ones. So go and check that out. And finally, Snapcall is looking for a product manager. We don't have tons of product manager jobs listed, but that was one of them, so I thought it was worth highlighting. And we are also hiring the Station F team. So we have quite a few more jobs than the ones I'm going to mention here, but 2 that I really wanted to point out are the director for our co-living projects. A lot of you guys know we have a housing project coming up that will be launching towards the end of the year, and we're looking for a director. So you can go and find out what that job entails on jobs.stationf.co. And we're also looking for an events intern to start ASAP. Anybody who's passionate about events, wants to work with some of the best events and speakers in the world, you should check out what that job entails as well. I'm going to wrap it up and then I'll open it up obviously to your questions as usual, but I'm going to close with a fun fact about Station F. I'm currently in the startup zone, so summer is a really kind of calm period, especially the month of August. We're not at the calmest yet, but as you can see, there's still a lot of people working here. There's people in the meeting rooms, you might be able to see them behind me, and walking by. So actually our startups are working in the summer, just not all of them, and it's good that they also take vacation. All right guys, whatever questions you have, I'm ready.
What's this thing behind you?
What's this thing behind me? Are you talking about this beautiful work of art? So we actually have a partnership with a group called Artistique Réseau, and they bring a ton of different street artists to Station F. So we have, I don't know, maybe over 20 works of art by different street artists just in the startup zone. This is our newest one, but we'll be presenting it in more detail starting September, kind of going into detail about what is the work of art, who's the artist, what does it mean, because actually when we talked to the people at Artistique Réseau, we found out that these works of art have a lot of meaning and insight that you don't just get when you look at it for the first time.
What's happening at La Felicita this summer?
So La Felicita, as you guys know, is open all summer, so you guys can feel free to stop by whenever you want, and they're actually having ice cream. So we posted some of it on Instagram so you guys can see a little bit more there, but we also have ice cream at La Felicita and an ice cream vending machine by Easy Meal in the startup zone. So tons of ice cream at Station F. Yes.
Are you hiring tech positions at Station F?
Yes, we are hiring tons of tech people at Station F. We have quite a few profiles that we're currently recruiting for, so check them out on jobs.stationf.co. And if you guys want to learn more about our tech team, who they are, what they're building, what tech they use, we recently published an in-depth look at that on our blog, so you can check that out as well. A little giveaway is that our lead dev is actually super young, so go find out more about that.
Do you have some tips to apply to the Founders and Fighters program?
Yeah, so tips for applying to both the Fighters and the Founders program. I would say we get so many applications, especially for the Founders program. Last year we got over 4,000 applications. That is the most selective program with a 6% selection rate. We really want to see a working prototype. We want to see actual numbers. We are looking for people that are interested in being full-time dedicated to their project and also full-time based at Station F. We're not looking for people that just want to say they have one desk at Station F and their real office is somewhere else. So that's really what we're looking for. Other than that, killer projects, you guys will probably make the cut. And for the Fighters program, as usual, we're really looking for people who we can first of all help with the Fighters program. You guys know it's for free for 1 year to be in the Fighters program. So a lot of people actually apply to it because they just want a free desk, and that's not what the program is about. The program is about helping someone who has struggled, helping someone who's underprivileged, so you really need to show to us why that's you. And I think that's probably the best advice I could give you in applying.
Okay, it's a wrap.
All right guys, thanks, see you next month.